Hey everyone, welcome to Background Noise, episode 480. I am HydroxideAnt, and I am joined by a collection of wonderful individuals. We have Nathan.
Howdy.
We have Reese.
Hello.
Hello, and we have Snow.
Hi.
Hi. Mark said, hello, Oh no, Mark said, hi, YouTube. Snow said, hello, YouTube. Little bun waving. If only Snow could talk to us.
If only.
Yeah, right. It's crazy. It's just crazy how the world works sometimes. So, we have a topic, aka question of the week here this week for the first time ever. And our question of the week is, if you could rule over one thing, what would it be? You will be crowned a lord by our lawyer Reese. If our friend Keon is in chat, this is your opportunity to become a double lord. You could be Lord. You could be my lord. And if someone's trying to get your attention, and like by officially addressing you, they'd have to say, my lord, because like the first one's at your attention, and the second one is your official title. So, I'm just saying.
Shit.
So, Mark said, I would rule over the concept of doing just enough to get by. Reese, if you would. Reese, we need to crown you to crown Mark a lord now.
Okay, let me just do that right now. Yeah, okay.
Sorry, he's getting his lawyer things together.
Okay, so if you can hear me right now.
We can. We did, actually.
That was the dolphin pen you're crowned or whatever.
Yay!
No, I finished the pile.
Good job. Congratulations, Mark. Dolphin pen means you're a lord now. I hope you have the dolphin pen ready to go for when other people say their answers.
Oh, of course, I don't have to look through my desk anymore.
You're important. You're always important,
Yeah.
Mark. So, as always, this question is 100% open to chat and the people on call. Is there anyone on our chat here, voice-wise, that wants to be who wants to rule over a specific thing?
Shrimp.
Caffeinated beverages.
Shrimp. Okay. So, Reese, we have a few lords to crown.
Who?
Nathan would like to be the Lord of Shrimp.
Okay, let me... so it doesn't pick it up.
It did last time.
Only if I'm talking. So anyway, you get to be the shrimp.
So, Snow said that she'd like to be the Lord of Caffeinated Beverages.
But I like coffee.
I'm sorry, you should have spoke
long as I-
faster.
Okay, let me refresh the stream. So yeah, you can be the lord of the caffeinated coffee.
So, even though you're the one granting... Oh, it's perfect.
Amazing. It's the file.
Whether or not you want it is another thing. But I will send it to you.
That
don't have
is-
to use it.
That is the perfect... I think, Snow, you don't have to commission. That's perfect. There it is. There's the pile. It's wonderful.
Only $35. You know how long that took me?
15 minutes?
Maybe.
Yeah,
How
because...
long we've been going?
the stream has been live
about-
for about
yeah,
16.
about that
so,
long.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You
I was
know,
gonna put blood, then I was like, you know what? Twitch might not like that, so.
you know, Reese, in all sincerity, for 15 minutes, that's amazing.
Like, it's the same model, copy and pasted multiple times.
I don't
Well,
care
that's
how
exactly
your
what the file
science
would've been.
works.
But see, you know how Twitch is iffy with blood, but also I have this, and then this one.
Yeah.
Hydroxide dance. I'll dance a little bit.
Yeah, but
Let's go in TK.
no.
But this is a reminder for anyone who is hanging out in the Twitch chat to answer a question of the week. We have a back alley lawyer on the call.
Hey.
I feel like calling you a back alley lawyer would like alleviate any of the legal constraints placed upon you from this.
Suppose?
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm trying to add blood now.
It's good.
I've
Okay.
got at least 3 emotes I'm using that have blood on them.
Well, because they all have knives.
Yeah, if you look at the stream, you can see every time I use the control key.
Yeah.
Is that why your mic is muting?
Oh yeah, sorry, it's the Alt key.
Alt key.
Wait, no, it's
Okay.
Control. It's Control.
It's control. Okay.
It's just smoke. It says that's not gonna show
It's
up.
tomato sauce? Okay. Oh wait, TK is saying that it's not blood, it's tomato sauce. But TK, if you could rule over one thing in particular, what would it be? Because we have a back alley lawyer who specializes in cat law. Sleep. Alright, so TK would like to be the Lord of Sleep.
PK, congrats! You're now the Lord of Sleep.
Thank you. I just
Such a
love...
loud pen.
I love your pen. I love the dolphin pen so much. Personally.
It is good. My parents hate it.
How do your pets feel about it?
Oh shoot, they might both still be outside. I'll be right back.
Oh no! No one else can be named the Lord until Reese comes back, just in case anyone was
Lawyer is
curious. He's on a break, so you are aware. But you feel free to say an answer, and we will get you in the queue. Because I haven't
Just
come
have
up
to
with
get
an
in
answer
line,
yet.
hold your ticket, and hold tight.
What do I want to be the Lord of? I'm leaving again. Have a good stream. TK, thank you for popping in, friend. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night.
Arizona products?
Alright, I know what I want.
You do?
Yeah.
What is it?
Arizona products. Thank you for the hydrate, TK.
It's like, I'm thinking back, what are all the things Tony likes? And from the last question of the week, I think we figured out what exactly you like the most.
Hey, Reese, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
I figured out what I want to be the Lord of.
Okay.
Arizona products.
What?
Like Arizona iced tea, green tea, Arnold Palmer.
Okay. You're now the Lord of Arizona. I wanted to be vague.
I feel like I also, unfortunately, have the state of Arizona now.
Yep.
Yeah, that was some vague genie type shit.
Yeah. I should be the Lord of Single Bit Jokes, TK. That's already a title you have. You don't need to be crowned when you already own it.
Do I just like opacity it? Maybe.
Sure, I don't know. It's
Are
you're
you
using
trying to do the
GIMP.
blood?
I am using GIMP. You are right. What was that?
If you're trying to make it more visible, it's
No backstreet
opacity.
lawyer needed.
Make it less visible would be lower opacity.
Less opacity.
Yeah. No, trust me. I love GIMP. I hate Gimp. Anyway,
Sounds good, TK.
Every time I hear TK, I'm thinking about Silva's TK.
bye, TK.
But ours is Pog.
Yes.
Does your knee ever just hurt?
Yes.
Okay.
Quite often, actually.
Yeah, my knee hurts right now.
Mine normally hurts before rain or because
During
because my little brother made me fall and slam my knee into the floor.
rain. Oh. Did it have anything to do with capitalism?
No, it had to do with keeping his head away from the ground. Because he was a baby.
Oh. I mean, no, that's not how that works, Tony.
What are you about to say?
I was going to say, like, okay, so, but, like, there's an increasingly small chance that, like, if you let the head of the baby hit the ground, the baby could just become a superhero.
No, Tony.
True.
That's how Dragon Ball started.
Yeah. Didn't, like, Goku hit his head really hard or something?
Well, yeah, he was an asshole as a little baby, and then Master Roshi dropped him. And fixed everything.
That is basically what happened.
That is canon. Yeah, that's what happened.
He kind of deserved it.
Yeah. So saying, I mean, like, imagine the universe where Master Roshi just was a good caretaker.
Then
Goku they would just been like two Vegetas.
Goku would have just been a dick all of his life.
Yeah, like Vegeta.
Vegeta really mellows out after he has kids, though.
It's true. Well, he mellows out to the point of when it comes to his wife and kids. Everything else, he's still just Vegeta.
He gets domesticated.
Just Vegeta, basically.
He does, you know what? He does wear normal people clothing. Which... confused. Yeah. He does have, actually, one of... I think my favorite line ever in Dragon Ball, though. I think it was one of the movies. Does anyone keep up with Dragon Ball at all here?
I only
Not
watch
very
it
long
because it was on the
Okay.
TV at some point.
So there was like a movie where power creep is real and like everything. So they basically had like all these gods and stuff now. And one of them was like the god of destruction or something, and his name was like Lord Beerus, and he's a cat.
Lord Beerus. I love him.
He's a cat, and basically he comes to like see if he's looking for like a worthy opponent. That's why he went to Earth, because he knew the Saiyans were there.
And food.
And and he eats a lot of food. Yeah, okay, so you know who Lord Beerus is. Okay. So, okay.
Yeah. I know who Beerus is.
Okay. And at one point, it's Bulma's birthday. And Bulma gets really tired of him, like, bossing everyone around. And, like, says something. And Beerus hits Bulma. And to this point... I think like a few people may have tried fighting Beerus and no one was able to like hit him once. And Vegeta just yells, "That's my Bulma!" And then just goes savage and actually hits Beerus a bunch of times.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So it's just like, oh hell yeah. He cares about his wife. Look at him. Good Vegeta.
He's absolutely a wimp when it comes to Bulma.
He's just he's a good husband and a good dad. Which
Yeah, he also doesn't have to work.
no, yeah,
Bulma
he
provides
doesn't.
for them.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
doesn't have to work. She's
Yeah.
like the richest lady.
Yeah, but what it like if you saw Vegeta for the first time on this show, like when it was first running, and someone told you, yeah, so he's gonna be actually like really loving and caring dad, and like he, you know, he's gonna be a really good husband too. You would have just been like, what? What are you?
I would have stared at them and be like, "Does he hit his head?
Yeah, so
Like
does he
Goku
also
does?
hit his head?
Did he like did Bulma smash him into the ground or something?"
Mm-hmm.
Which honestly, with how Goku is with Chi-Chi, I think she needs to hit him a little harder.
Oh, there's the pile. Wait, do you
It's
have?
not good. It's blood color ish almost, and it's perfectly. It doesn't look like I drew it. It's just an oval. But
It's just an oval.
I think it's perfect personally.
It's great.
I didn't know how to putting stuff on each of them. It would take too much time. I do have them all in separate layers, but like
I would have just done a layer on the top and
yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing, but I wasn't sure what brush to use or really what to even do. It's just like I'm just really bad at anything that's not what do you call it?
Anything that doesn't have a flavor packet.
I think I can try it.
No dying over there.
forgot to mute myself.
You're allowed to cough, just no dying.
No, I'm dying.
No, not allowed. Sorry.
Yeah.
Against the rules.
No. You can't stop me.
I can.
It's too late.
It's very easy. All I have to do is have Crow write down that you lived for like 150 years.
No. Don't. No.
So.
I don't. Too much time.
Yeah, that's why like this is a threat. to stop.
This is a threat.
To
It
stop
really
dying
is.
now, or you're gonna live like a life and a half.
Yeah,
In a
basically.
long life and a half.
It's a long, long time.
People can live for so long.
That's only with the aid of medicine and better healthcare.
Also, a shot of various alcohol every day.
I don't think that's right.
That's what they say.
Okay, so this one I'm going to upload again, but I'm going to quickly delete it from my profile after I do so. I have figured out the blood thing.
I recently, for a story, spoke to someone who was 106. And, yeah. They said, oh, a shot of this alcohol.
Did you say for the story? Is this real?
Yeah. Yeah, it's real.
You're just gone soon.
Is there more blood on them now?
Yeah,
Yes, there is.
and it's not. It's. Although I don't like how it just kind of.
Floats away. I think so before podcast, like I was talking about that, like, oh, like I had a dream where I was on the podcast and I couldn't talk, and I think it was just my brain saying, you're just gonna be tired today. I've just been so tired today, and I don't know why.
Consider you need sleep.
That doesn't sound right.
I know, that's what I tell Steve all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And he tells me no, and that I need to sleep.
Is he sure?
Yeah.
Is he sure?
See, but he claims that he's always right.
See, the thing is, there are, like, a few people that say they're always right, and they don't always agree. So...
Except for me and Steve.
I don't know. Hold on, wait. I have to scroll back to the whole water thing. Hold on.
Water.
Pretty sure you guys disagreed with that one.
What kind of water? Is it drinkable water? Is it
The songs.
water that...
Steve's tap water.
Oh,
Where am I looking?
he has, like, the spicy tap water.
Yeah.
I think someone called it spicy when we talked about it.
That was Steve.
He calls it spicy.
Yes, Steve. Okay, it was Steve. It just has minerals in it.
He says the mining chemicals are yummy and good.
Minecraft. Flavored.
Where is it?
Okay,
This isn't
final-
the topic of the week, but,
Yeah.
like, if you could have any game as a flavored drink, what would it be?
I don't understand the question.
So, like, you just said Minecraft flavored.
Because the rocks and the...
Yeah, so, like, that
Minerals.
drink would be, like, rock flavored. If you said, like, I don't know. What's another game? Someone name a game. A video game. Any
Minecraft
video
2.
game. Minecraft 2. It would also be rock flavored.
Minecraft Legends.
It would also be rock flavored.
Minecraft Java Edition.
Rock flavored.
Pokemon.
Rock
Yeah,
type
see?
flavored.
Reese said the water is not supposed to be spicy, but Steve says the water is supposed to be spicy.
I was
Did you
being
do-
ironic.
Did you write this down
No.
somewhere?
No, it's in your server.
Okay, for some reason I thought that, like, it was a vocal conversation and you're like, Reese and Steve aren't agreeing. I'm gonna jot this down.
No, but I have to take a screenshot of it now.
Smart, yeah.
No, because we talked about it for like a week straight that his water should not be spicy.
You ever just wake up with a cut on your arm?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
No.
Because I have no idea where the cut came from. My activities the previous night, yeah, maybe it was somewhere there. It could have been a dog who did it. Probably not my fish.
How do you know that? What if he came out while you were sleeping and attacked you?
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like, if he did, maybe I just didn't feed him well enough, so that's on me.
Your
Maybe he
fish
wanted,
came
like,
out.
one more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm proud of him. No, so, like, the night before, I consumed copious amounts of alcohol. And I don't know if this cut came from that night.
It could have.
I remember,
There's also,
like, 95% of the night, I would say.
there's also like sometimes cuts don't appear until later on. Like you won't visibly see it because it's too thin.
Like, I honestly could have just, like, scraped up against something when I wasn't paying attention. I didn't even feel it, and then I didn't see it till the next day.
Yeah, I do that a lot. That's how I get half of my bruises.
Yeah, I actually have a bruise on my hand, too.
I'm surprised I haven't bruised my hand from hitting things while I'm angry.
It's, like, the bruise on my hand, though, is, like, on the top of my hand. Like, opposite of palm
backhand someone?
side. No, I definitely didn't.
It sounds like something I would do.
Yeah, because, like... So, do you... No, I feel like the answer's going to be no. But, like, anytime I get really, like, intoxicated, I'm also just, like... There are different forms of, like, drunk, you would say. I am a very happy and, like, nice person still when I'm intoxicated. So I literally...
Just Tony.
Yeah, just Tony. So, like, I literally went up to a random group of people and kept telling them that I hope their dreams come true.
Tony is so sweet all the time. It's concerning.
So, like, it's just... Because, like, that's when, like, subconscious stuff starts to come out, you know? And you can't really help it as much. But I still just am like, no, yeah, I just really hope all of your dreams come true and you succeed in everything you want to do. I didn't even know who these people were.
That's good. That's such a Tony thing.
Right? It's just...
It's so Tony. You
Just-
can't.
It's just like it makes sense, you know? Like, it's... One person kept saying they wished that they could keep me in their pocket.
I think that's like at least half of chat most of the time.
Yeah.
Tony is adorable.
The guy will like, dude, like, your positivity is so infectious. I wish I could just, like, keep you in my pocket for when I need you. And I'm like, I don't think I'll fit in your pocket. But...
Okay.
I'll have to come up with a pocket-sized Tony edition.
Wouldn't that be Chibi Tony?
We've come out with a pocket-sized Tony edition.
Oh, pocket size for Tony.
Oh, I remember this now. I need to look at these later. I never did.
What are you looking at?
This thing, you know?
The thing.
The thing.
The thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure
Yeah.
something out.
Something out? Oh my good golly garshness. By the way, if anyone wants to, at any point, answer the question of the week, feel free. We have our lawyer on hand who can, air quotes, again, air quotes, name you a lord of said thing. You could put it on a job resume. Just know that
I think they might believe you're crazy then.
Yeah, I was going to say, just know that also our lawyer will not, will
Well, you're
give
a liar.
you some sort of, yeah, I was going to say, or will just give you fake contact information for, like, the reference. So. Do you think anyone, yeah, no, that's gotta be, is anyone ever, like, giving out fake information for references? That has to be true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100% all the time.
Yeah. My brain keeps zoning out. I'm so excited about CS2. Really want to play CS2. I'll probably play it once and be like, oh, this is so nice. I love the nostalgia that, like, this game brings. And then I'll play it a second time and be like, this is why I stopped playing Counter-Strike. Mm-hmm. So, that's the trajectory of that, I think. Is anyone else gonna play CS2? Smile.
No.
But it looks funny with the new smokes.
Right? You could just shoot through them, and then there's just a little gap in the smoke. How silly is that?
And then you throw a smoke, and then you throw an HE grenade into the smoke, and then everybody's hiding behind the smoke, and then the HE grenade blows all the smoke away, and you just kill everybody hiding behind the smoke.
It's so good.
People have legs. You can set your
People
settings.
have legs.
Yeah,
Or
they have
legs,
legs now. You
No, I'm just.
We have legs.
Yeah, they're
in Counter Strike,
didn't have
every
legs.
time you looked down, you didn't see legs.
Counter-Strike Source did not have legs.
Yep. So also like Ares mod didn't have legs. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember.
I don't think
legs.
so. I don't either. But
It's been
they're
It's been a lot of hours
in
in
something.
that. It's maybe.
I'm sure like someone has added legs in some server, but I don't. Yeah, at base, I don't think there were legs. But wait, no, probably not.
The one that Nathan and I played, I'm pretty sure did not have legs.
Yeah, it's probably
Maybe.
probably.
Yeah. I think I'm less and less confident over that the longer I say it.
Every time I say something.
Yeah. But in CS2, you got legs. You got some legs. No, like we saw it already. People
Yeah,
like
I know. But, like, what if they remove them?
then we'd have to name it Glen Source too.
Oh.
Glen. You know.
No, I don't. I can infer from.
Snow understands.
What? Who?
So we were saying that if Counter-Strike 2 removed legs,
Oh, it's
it would,
Glenn.
it would just be Glen, yeah. So we'd have to call it Glen Source 2.
Does Glenn not have legs? Is that what?
Glenn does not have legs.
He's the Lord of not legs. Or Lord of
Yeah.
legs.
It's a whole thing that happened during Tony's birthday stream.
He lost his legs during Tony's birthday stream.
It was a wild time.
It's his lore now that he has no legs. He's the god of no legs.
Does he actually? Because now
No,
it sounds
so-
like he.
Glenn, the person, has legs, but his VTuber
Okay,
does not have
Does not
legs.
have legs.
none of you were clear about that.
No, and purposely so, believe it or not. Like, you made me the Lord of just Arizona. So, I got genied kind of hard here. Didn't do it to anyone else, but I get all of Arizona now. My first order of business is to trade Arizona for a single Arnold Palmer.
Arizona
Get
dropped
scammed. Get scammed, person who's giving me that Arnold Palmer. You get all of Arizona. I feel great. I feel great
Yeah,
about
but they
it.
get all of the like adult gotcha money.
Does Arizona have a lot of adult gotcha money?
Gambling? That's Nevada.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
Nevada.
different state.
Vegas.
So no.
I
Maybe.
mean, it
I don't
has
actually know.
some. It
I don't
probably has
actually
some,
know.
but
It's
it
just
doesn't
not
have a
Vegas.
lot.
It's just not Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas is the
I
gambling.
was wrong. I've been to both. No.
I just realized that's what you
No.
meant about adult gotcha. Is just.
Just actual.
It took me a minute. I thought you meant just adults to play gotcha games. I'm like, does Arizona
No.
have like a large population of gotcha players? Oh, it's so. It took me so long to get there.
So I thought
I'm
you
okay.
knew. I'm gonna send this because
I'm a person. This whole like being tired thing has kind of got me wrapped up. Not gonna lie. Who allowed people to be tired? Why couldn't we just be made with like infinite battery source?
What's it called? What's the chemical?
Alkaline. It's in batteries.
What's the chemical called?
if I knew what the chemical did, I would help.
What does the
The
chemical do?
drowsy.
Makes you drowsy.
Melatonin.
Tryptophan.
Melatonin is one of them.
Melatonin is one of them.
Isn't like tryptophan? Isn't that what's in turkey? Or something?
That's a result. But see, so that's a little different, right?
That's trip to France you're thinking about.
What did I say? No, you just said Tour de France. That's a very different thing.
I said trip to France, but I should have said Tour de France. That would have been better.
So there are multiple chemicals that do that, right? Multiple hormones that make you do the sleepy. Most common for bedtime is melatonin, but people treat it as if it's a sleeping medicine. But it's not, because it's a precursor, and what you're doing is pumping your body full of precursor.
Pump it
Yeah, which
real
is fine.
good.
If
It's not good for long-term use.
I disagree. I've been taking it every 3 hours. Wow, it took that long to redeem 7th.
Oh shit, no one took 7. Sky! Sky! Hi, Sky. Sky, I miss you, dude. Where the fuck you been? That's all I have to say. You know, Sky, you should be around more. You know? Kind of cute. For anyone who might not know, I pop in as much as I can. I thought you were talking about melatonin real fast. And you were going to say, like, I pop as much as I possibly can. And I was going to be really concerned because I know at one point you were, like, a paramedic. I don't know if you still are. I don't think you can overdose on melatonin, though, right?
Yes, you can.
I found out today you
happens?
can overdose on melatonin.
You can overdose on virtually anything.
That's not true.
I'm not at a stage that
With
I need
enough-
melatonin. Maybe
Yes.
soon. Oh. But Sky, yeah, I thank you, friendo. I appreciate you popping in as often as you can. You're a beautiful soul. And that's my way of saying I miss you. I love you. And I miss you.
2-hour drive away, you just pop some melatonin and you're good to go.
You ring me up, I'll be at your door. Hell yeah. You ever want to say anything, but you don't remember if it's, like, a surprise or not?
Then don't say it, is my...
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably... I'm just gonna leave that one locked up for now.
Normally is what I say. It's like, if you don't know, don't say it.
Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. Oh god, he's gonna propose to me, guys. Listen here. Maybe. Look, we've known each other for a long time. So I'm just saying that, like, Sky and I have had kids together for like a decade now, I think. Probably.
Oh. Congrats.
Yeah. I mean, we might have adopted one when they were like 13 or something.
Congrats.
I don't like that you said you might have.
Yeah.
You haven't talked
Still
about them.
okay.
Where are
Ooh,
they?
Sky, I don't know how I feel
Oh.
about you using that word.
Use that one.
Oh, I saw the next word.
Yeah.
That's not a...
Then I agree with the then release them to terrorize the public part, but
The one before that...
we trained them to be absolutely lovely people. Is probably better. By that we mean
We
terrorists.
gaslit them.
We gas.
That
we,
word?
Yeah,
in
I'm not
context
using
to
that
children?
one.
Yes, very much.
Yeah, it's frowned upon. Okay, fine. I guess legally that's better. Yeah. Thank you, Scott.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
It has a completely different
Gaslighting
meaning.
children is okay.
Listen, as long as we gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss, we're good. We're in the clear.
As long as no harm comes to them. Perfect.
Gas boss,
Perfectly
girl, keep
well.
Gateway.
I mean harm
Gas
mentally
boss.
and physically. And it's okay.
Wait, what did you say?
I
Gas
said-
boss, girl, keep gate light.
Gas boss, girl light,
Girl, keep gate light.
girl keep like you keep up.
Gas boss, girl, keep gate light.
Yeah, I
Gas
tried doing that
boss,
too, and I
girl
usually just
keep
stick with,
gate
like,
light. I did it.
usually-
Mine-
Gatekeep,
Mine,
girl,
Jeremy.
keep, gas keep, or something. Like I never get it right.
So
try to do
I
it wrong, and I just do the same one.
for gaslight gatekeep girl boss, it took me so long to figure out the right order, and I was only able to remember it because it just happens to be in alphabetical order.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
But the one I always get wrong is
Live, laugh, love.
it's laugh, live, love, because that's alphabetical order.
No,
It's live, laugh, love.
It's
is
laugh,
laugh,
live, love.
Tony.
Did you say live, love, laugh?
Tony.
Live.
Tony?
I can't.
Yeah?
Tony.
Yeah.
Tony.
I'm trying to listen. I don't know. I didn't hear what you said.
There's nothing to listen to, Tony.
Tony.
You suck. That just reminds me whenever I have to tell Steve to go to sleep. It's just me repeatedly telling him to go to bed.
Go to bed, go to bed, go to bed.
To go to bed and then fighting him to stop doing things because he
God, I
doesn't want to
found-
go to bed.
Found an indie game called Melatonin.
Oh, that's
I
pretty
love
cool.
that game.
Wait, someone
Really?
played
It's a
that
rhythm game.
recently.
Oh, interesting.
played
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
I was just
Leon.
Just do
Leon
your
did.
recent
Leon,
playtime.
Daya.
Yes, I think I saw them both play it then. What did I...
Tested
What?
on humans. Escape room.
Laugh, live, love. Yes, that's the correct order.
Laugh,
Live,
laugh,
laugh,
laugh.
Laugh, 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 you know? Because you gotta laugh for fun, you gotta laugh through the pain, and you gotta laugh through the pain. I know I said the second and third thing is the same, but it's very important.
hmm
Just laugh through it, you know?
Yeah.
And if you can't, then,
Don't mind the heinous pain. Heinous
giggle.
crimes. Giggle.
So I always wondered, is a giggle above a laugh?
No.
A giggle is
Below.
below a laugh.
He goes like,
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
but
like a-
so if you said something and someone giggled, you would say that's a less response than if someone laughed.
And then a gaggle is even more.
Isn't that a
It's
group of geese?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's above a giggle.
Reese.
Huh?
Reese.
Hello,
Geese.
Tony.
A raggle of Reese.
A raggle of Reese. A gaggle of geese.
Oh,
Geese. Reese.
Oh,
When were you gonna tell us?
wasn't planning on it.
So, like, I don't know if this tracks anyone else, but, like, your cat finding you makes a lot more sense knowing that you're a bird now.
But I'm
Because cats like to hunt birds. And yeah, that one. Oh my goodness. No one else's name. Right. Oh, no idea.
Snuggle of Snows.
I'm trying to think about it.
Hydroxide Druce
My knowing my name rhymes with something has brought up past childhood trauma that I thought I had forgotten forever, and now I remember.
Oh,
Dear.
So, this is gonna sound very dumb, but I really hated this thing where people would take Tony and rhyme with everything that rhymed with Tony. Like, they'd rhyme my name with Pony, Baloney, And every time I hear anyone do that, I disassociate.
Oh,
Oh. Oh no.
I still only learned what disassociating was a few years ago.
I also only learned to be again.
And then
Because
realized I
didn't
do it
realize
all
how
the
bad it
time.
Yeah. That's a mood. I do it a lot when I'm driving. It's bad.
that's good. Me too.
No.
I don't know
So
if
bad.
that's the best time to wear a striped
Look, I
sweater.
get sleepy when driving. It's not my fault.
I do too. I get sleepy or
Hey, Reese, what the
I,
fuck?
I lose memories.
Lose
I
memory.
don't
No,
remember
I
what
just
happened.
get really sleepy.
I can get sleepy or I just won't remember it happening.
Mm. Yeah, sometimes people don't remember the crash happening.
Hey, we know somebody like that.
This sounds familiar, but I've lost track of who it is.
It's Kyle.
It was Kyle. Oh. I was thinking of my great uncle, I think, actually.
Kyle.
Frequent podcast guest.
my great uncle who passed away before I started doing the podcast. Smile, you know, here in spirit, here in the spirit. But no, yeah, Kyle had a possibly the origin of the universe.
Maybe that's why.
TK.
It's one of our CK. Hi, CK. CK. If you could roll over one thing, what would it be? Yeah, so our two ways that we exist in the universe are narrowed to these two things. It's around 2014 or something, and it's like Kyle is in a fever dream or coma-like state.
It's coma.
Yeah, it's a coma. Or Crow drew us all. Drew us all, wrote us all.
Crow wrote us in a book, and this book is apparently going to last forever because I'm not dead yet.
Also, always, as when I say this, I like to tell them both to fuck off because they made me colorblind, a celiac, no dairy.
So
Can
many
I
things
rule over
at one
ice
time.
cream? Okay, CK would like to be the Lord of Ice Cream.
Mint chocolate chip is good. See?
Mr. Reese.
Okay, you can roll over ice cream.
Congrats,
Congrats.
CK! You're the Lord of Ice Cream.
I love CK.
Sky said only if you agree mint chocolate chip is a sin to humanity. Well, some people call snow sin, so yes.
Yeah, I do. I am called Sin sometimes.
Yeah, no mint chocolate chip is great. All right, I'm gonna throw hands at all of you. I can't eat normal ice cream, so I don't get a say.
Why'd he say all of you? What did I do?
Yeah, let's say
No, you
Nathan. Do you know he did? Wait, what?
Don't act innocent.
well, Nathan,
Hi,
do you? Heinz, hello. Do you
Heinz, hello.
Cinnamon snow does sound like a Ben and Jerry's flavor, yeah.
Why am I suddenly now ice cream?
You
Why
taste
is
sweet.
Snow no Ben? Very.
Hey Heinz, I have a question for you. It's our question of the week, actually. If you could rule over one thing, what would it be?
Lying about being say so.
You say lying about being say so?
Yeah.
Are you saying that Heinz isn't say so?
He said it himself.
Lamal.
He said so himself. It was a sub goal. He admitted it.
It's true. I am say
It's
so.
true.
That audio was an imposter. It's true.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what games have I been playing any at all in the past. at all.
How long? Does it have to be physical? No.
No.
There's no limitation on this, so you can say pretty much anything, and we'll have our lawyer.
9 more memories.
All right, which one?
No.
Gotta pick one.
You're not the lord of either time or memories.
Oh no! You're gonna have to figure it out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's not for me to just decide.
You got
Too much effort.
I don't know how you're gonna figure out which one you're the lord over, but I guess it's a you problem.
You do something really bad, and then you turn back time. And if you can't turn back time, then it's your memories, and you just forget it, and then you'll pass the lie detector test.
Memories, so then I can make the bad memories go bye-bye, and stud. You are a stud. Stuff I can't spell.
It's too late.
Well, you're a stud.
You're the lord of either or.
Fate is gonna pick which one you are, depending on the day.
Yeah.
I'll never know.
Reese is also going to probably pick one and then forget about it forever, so you're going to be stuck on one. So,
I'll think about it.
he says this.
Yep.
Depending on the time of day, I am lord of one. You're the lord of whatever one you don't need in that moment. That's how I understand.
It's whatever is most inconvenient.
It does sound like a Dark Souls boss. You know, sounds like a Dark Souls boss.
Boss.
Dark bark boss.
Boss.
A bark boss.
Dark Souls.
Bark Souls. Actually, I think I would like a game called Bark Souls. I'd play it. It's Dark Souls,
Yeah.
but you can pet the dog. CK said, but if you were Lord of Time, you could choose the time of day, but if you chose a time you were memories, then you wouldn't have time powers. So how did you change the time? Well, because Ainz has what we call plot armor.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Souls, but everyone's a dog. Bark Souls. Yeah, like everyone is a dog.
Everyone's a shark.
Shark Souls.
Yes.
Shork.
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 There's like
Why did you say shork?
Because Snow said shork.
Bork.
What did you say,
Bork,
shork?
Because somebody else says short.
No.
You
Just
say
keeps-
short all the time.
Yeah, Steve does, so it just keeps passing the buck up.
Steve says short, and so I say short sometimes.
And now I say shork.
It's
If you say this... Sorry, Nathan, go ahead.
There's a Dark Souls type game, but you play as a crab, a hermit crab.
Is that
And
called
you're like-
King of
Oh,
Crabs?
Is that the one coming soon?
Yeah, another crab's treasure.
Yeah, it's the one with the that suspicious sock.
sock.
Suspicious saw? Wait, this sounds familiar.
What?
Yeah, I showed it to you, Tony.
I think you
was
you did.
It was a while ago.
What? Huh?
Uh huh.
Is it
Yeah,
a hermit
just-
crab?
It was a hermit crab. Yeah.
Okay,
Instead
and
of a
he
shell,
just had a sock.
Instead of a shell, you can have a suspiciously hard sock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the main feature is you find a
not the
bunch
main
of different
feature.
items.
Oh, that's the
No,
main
but
feature.
The feature is that you find a bunch of different objects to use as a shell, and they have like different abilities and stuff. I think.
Do you think there's going to be a how do I find words? There's going to be an achievement if you only use the sock.
Probably not.
I think
don't
they
know.
should be.
It's what people voted for. They gave like 4 options. And then when people were like upset or whatever, they're like, "You voted for this."
Oh wait, I like these. So first, Ein said weapons are a dog, a blade that has the hilt of a dog's mouth. That's actually pretty cool sounding. CK said Dark Souls, but everyone is called Mark Souls. Dark Souls, but you're actually just spelunking dark holes. It's Dark Souls, but everyone is actually just a mole and dark moles. I like Monty Mole.
Dark Souls, but everyone's a bird. Lark Souls.
It's Dark Souls, but you can't see the entire time, so it's just still called Dark Souls.
It sounds like the Veil.
It does, yeah.
Veil Souls.
Dark Souls, but the weapons are shoes. Dark Souls.
Oh, yeah. I'd say Dark Souls, but everyone is a clerk. Call it Clerk Souls. Yes. Yes. No, that's too clunky of a one. I'm gonna say it anyway. It's Dark Souls, but it's really Escape from Tarkov. It's Tark Souls. Everyone can laugh whenever you want. Dark Souls, but it's your job.
Dark Foals.
Work Souls.
Swords. They're... The heck a foal is baby deer?
It's a baby horse.
Oh, who cares? It's whatever.
Is this name
Not
Tim
real.
and did it stand still?
Hope not.
What?
What? Oh, sorry, it's the story of our generation.
Snow, have you not heard Tim Stood Still?
I wasn't listening.
But have you heard Tim Stood Still?
No, but I.
Oh, boy.
Well, but do I have the story for you?
Oh, Tim Stood Still. It's being revised, don't worry.
I'm excited for it.
Eventually, it'll be revised.
Mm-hmm. It's been a long time since I read it.
Same.
I think I read it like when I first met you.
Something like that.
I don't know Tim Stood Still. Revolutionary story, written by one of the great authors of our time. I'm not
don't
giving
know
any
Tim-
more
oh.
information.
It's about a horse.
It's about a horse.
It's
Thing.
arguably about a horse.
Yeah, I would say that you could say it's about a horse.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
I believe that we should just have a series of games that it's just a normal game, but it's a horse instead. You would be like, Tony, what do you mean it's just a horse instead? Everything is a horse. The main character, a horse. The background images, a horse. The weapons,
What did
a
I miss?
horse.
What do you mean, what did you miss?
I.
What did you
said I
miss?
would take a phone
A
call.
horse.
Yeah, Tim Stood Still. Arguably a horse.
I had to step away for a phone call.
Half horse, half man. This
A horse.
This holiday weekend, Tim comes to the big screen.
Tim stands
Again.
again. You know,
No, I don't know.
Oh, sorry. Carry on. Have a good day.
One sec.
Okay. 1. I feel lied to. Reese said 1 second, and this has been more than a second. I personally am what we call confused.
I'm always confused.
I could really use caffeine.
I like caffeine.
Noises. Wakia! Wakia! Wakia with the sub for 13 months and a Prime sub. You beautiful person, Wakia. Thank you for the resub. Hi, Wakia. If you could rule over one thing, what would you pick? What would it be, Wakia? What would you pick? What would be the thing? It could be anything. It doesn't have. Well, where did I go? It could be real. It could be fake. It could be real. Wait, Tony's confused, but this never happens. Tony usually has such a good concept of what's happening. Oh boy.
Boy.
Oh boy. If that's the the consensus, then we're doomed.
Always. The world is doomed anyways. It's okay.
Sweet. Funnels are pretty cool, aren't they? Working hours I want to rule? Okay. Oh no.
Oh no?
Reese isn't here.
Reese is not here.
How do we declare Wake Lord of Working Hours? If
Lucky is just gonna have to wait in the queue
Reese.
until
Reese.
the office doors open up again.
Reese. Wees. Meese. Geese. Does anyone else have a dolphin pen?
I don't know what a dolphin is.
I'm gonna take that as a no.
I would love to help you, but I don't know what a dolphin is.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. It's a pen that, makes a noise like a dolphin.
Is that what?
That's what Reese was doing before.
I know he was using a dolphin pen, but I don't. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's why. And here's why. But Wakia, how are you, lovely person? Wakia is a beautiful soul.
I feel so bad for pugs.
Pugs?
Pugs.
Is it because of their face?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know how a better way to say that. I can't really
can't
breathe too
breathe.
well. Yeah. They're really cute.
The poor things. They've been inbred and now they can't breathe. Diversify your dog's DNA, please. Did you see the tweet I sent you?
When?
It's the last tweet I sent.
No, I have not.
It's the puzzle.
Need to see the puggle.
Not the puzzle, but it's a puzzle. Not a pug. There is a cute
That's
pug.
not a pug at all.
You
That's
wanna
like
see
a
cute
horse
pug?
train.
You want to see a cute pug? I can send you one.
Yeah, this is a horse train. This I feel
It is a horse
completely
train.
lied to. I am now sending you a tear because
Here's a
that's
pug.
not a pug. Oh, hold up, everything's good in the world.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm gonna turn that music down. Oh, look at the little baby. Oh, God, I love dogs. And cats, and most animals, to be fair. The animals are just pretty great. Like, they're just friends who sometimes are furry and sometimes... Oh, I love these. Hold up. Have you guys ever seen, like, the little Raikou kitty things? No? Okay. I'm gonna like it on Twitter, so... What's your favorite dinosaur? My god. I haven't been asked about my favorite dinosaur in years. Like, sometimes people say that the difference between being an adult and a kid is when people stop asking you what your favorite dinosaur is. Brontosaurus.
Triceratops.
Such a good show.
I don't have
Is it
one.
specifically that one Triceratops? From that movie that I forgot the name of, Nathan, that neither of us had watched?
The Good Dinosaur. That was supposed to be for a movie night.
I need to put that on the voting list.
Good Dinosaur is so sad.
Is there, like, a really derpy looking Triceratops in it?
I can't remember. Can't conjure pictures.
He's not exactly a Triceratops. He's like a relative of Triceratops, I think, and he has a bunch of animals, like birds and stuff, that hang out on his, like, horns.
True. Snow can't picture.
I cannot picture it. So asking me to, like, try to remember things is a little rough.
Yeah, because,
His
okay,
name
so
is
this...
Forest Woodbush.
Yes, Forest Woodbush. So,
He is a
Snow,
Styracosaurus. A relative
I
of
have a
Triceratops.
question, if you're okay with answering it.
Yeah, go for it.
So, like, if someone asks, for example, when you remember something, what does your brain do?
It provides me a list of quantities. Not quantities. What's it? Qualities. Different things that would pique my mind to think about it, because I can't picture things, right?
Yeah.
And so, like,
You get the words,
if you were
but
to
no,
say
no video.
no video, just audio. Not even audio most of the time. It's just words that I instinctively know. So, like, if you were to tell me, describe Silva, elf, blonde hair, green blue eyes, very nice, does good art. But I wouldn't be able to.
But you can't, but,
draw a
like, when you
picture.
say that, you don't see, like, the
I don't see
blonde
it.
hair. Okay. Yeah.
I don't see any color. But like, if I close my eyes, there's no color. I'm as good as what you see in the veil. Like, but I don't even get those little pixels.
You get the fun little dots that go around.
No. The only time I get dots is when there's a really bright light shined in my eyes and I get like blurred vision.
Yeah.
That's the only time I see like particles. But like, if you want to see the equivalent of what my imagination is whenever I close my eyes to quote unquote imagine things, it's the equivalent of the veil.
Okay. That's interesting. It's always cool to find out things like that.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're thinking of Peachy, do you just, like, remember, like, oh, Peachy, like, has, like, this color fur, they got some nice whiskers.
So, how I would describe her would be small, tabby, white, brown, and orange fur. Not tabby, calico. She's a calico.
Calico colors.
Calico colors, yeah.
That's an old reference.
That's old as fuck.
Yeah. That's a reference and a half.
Snow, do you even know what that's from?
No, there's no way.
No.
I haven't talked about it in 5 years.
That's actually older than dirt.
Yeah. Trisket, head pats for Tony. Thank you. I'll try to find that video. There's like... that video is so old, though, Nathan, that I don't think there's anyone in it that anyone we hang like that like is in the podcast now or even in chat would know other than you and I.
I think Mark.
Is Mark in the video?
Chat right now. I think he was.
Okay,
Mark
if
was here
Mark
way
was in
earlier.
the video, truthfully, I remember it being. I remember Nathan. I remember myself, our friend Kat, and Wheat.
I hope Tony's in there.
I'm in there, yeah. I think.
I think if nothing else, Mark would have remembered the video. He might not have been in it. But...
Oh, true.
We should get you a head pat redeem, Tony.
Yeah, I want a head pat redeem.
We can do that with Mix It Up right now.
I'm looking for this video first. And
I found it.
then... You probably did it in a much more concise way than I did. I literally went to my videos and I'm scrolling.
I typed cat into the search bar on your channel.
Oh.
How did that work for you?
He found it, so...
It's in the background noise chat.
Going to tab.
Should I play this on stream? I can't get copywritten for my own video.
Bro, Mark is in this video.
Mark
That's
is?
crazy.
Okay, let's do this. Hold up. I'm gonna play this on
Oh my God,
stream. Do display capture for a minute. Actually, no. We're not going to do that yet. I'm gonna pull up the video first. So this is a clip from a background noise that was uploaded to my YouTube channel that our friend Kat animated. It was just a brief excursion.
Just a bit. You guys
It was a
just,
bit.
Like,
We just kept going.
ran with this bit.
Yeah. It was a bit how our friend Kat started existing. Which, you know, at that time, we didn't know about the only two possibilities being Kyle. Because this was before Kyle. We definitely had him at Kyle at this point.
Oh,
It had been years, many years before meeting Crow.
Doesn't sound like Tony, and my brain is boggled.
Yeah, this was me from 8 years ago in this video. So, we're gonna display capture this.
Mark, have I ever told you how Cat...
This is such a trip.
No, this is
No.
it's not a
So,
true story.
Cat, okay, so what happened is Okay, Wheat, you want to tell your half, and then I'll...
Yeah, I'll tell my half. It
Alright.
started off in December.
I haven't watched this in
the
years.
midst of the African desert, and I was hunting lions with my
I've
friends.
before.
No, it's the same old.
Hot dog.
Yeah.
How could
And
Same old.
we were hunting for these lions, and we came across this one den. And in this den was this little tiny cat, and we thought it would grow up to be a lion, so we decided to take it and stick it in a box.
Yes.
But
And it turned out
when
to
we
be
brought it back to our camp, we managed to notice that it had a strange addiction to hot dogs. For some reason, it just ate
loves
every
hot
single
dogs.
hot dog that we had.
Yeah.
So we ran out of food and we shipped the cat back to America. And Hydro managed to pick it up in a box and put it on the podcast.
So here's
That
okay.
is-
So here's why I jumped in.
Jeez.
I went to like the UPS store. They wouldn't ship me it for some reason, and I thought that was really suspicious. So I went there, and they're like, "Oh, here's your present."
It's so
And I
weird.
grabbed it and I shook it to think what it was, and I hear like go down the box. I'm like,
It's
"Holy
definitely
crap,
something."
What is this?" I opened the box, and there's like this little cat eating a package of hot dogs.
And then you sneeze everywhere because you're allergic.
Yeah, I'm like, "Ah!"
Here it comes.
And then the cat was like,
Hey, Hydro.
"Ow!"
Hydra, what color was the cat?
The cat is
Exactly. Not even okay.
Calico colors.
Calico colors, calico
So
colors.
I
There it
put
is. That's the whole reason why we
gray,
did this.
I duct taped it closed so there's no way the cat could come out of the box. I just feed a little microphone into the box, and I make Cat come on the podcast every week. Not
Keep
every
doing
week,
nice
but when she
pictures.
can. She's a cat, so some weeks
Sometimes
not
she's too
in the mood.
busy eating hot dogs.
She's busy eating
What a fucking trip and a half that was. Okay.
Dude, I
That
completely
was...
forgot Elise was in that.
Me too. Until I watched it.
I guess you forget a few details.
Yeah,
when
you
it's been,
over
like, 8
time.
years.
Yeah, 8 years went by.
Oh my gosh.
Your voice was
Rest
a lot
in
higher
peace,
back then.
Hot dog,
It's
man.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved that man. Rest in peace, man. There are a lot of inside bits that only you and I get to, which is
Yep.
but yeah, Elise was multiple ex-girlfriends back.
And I was twisted at the time. I don't know
Yeah.
if people could tell it said twisted on somebody's shirt, and
Mhm.
that was me. Well, it's like unrecognizable.
What happened to the greatest great Cat? Cat is I still keep in contact with our friend Cat every now and then. But you know, she's off doing her own thing, living her life as a majestic lion, I would say now. I think that's how we tie the bow in that story, right?
Yeah.
What a trip to hear that stuff. Man, that was from 8 years ago. So like, like I know on the podcast and stuff, sometimes we talk about like doing the podcast for a really long time, but I'm serious. Like we've been doing it for a really long time. Like that is one of the times, yeah, where I would say that's one of our most famous bits. But that no one remembered. It got its own video, so there's like 3 bits I think that ever got their own video. So
And you have like 8 years worth or more of content.
yeah,
People they're not like, oh, let's start with episode 1. You know?
Honestly, I think it's better if you don't start with episode 1. Because, like, you know, like, I'll say this. I think I turned 18, but I might have been 17 when I started podcast. Yeah, podcast is just over 9 years old. If the podcast was a kid...
Rounding to 1 decimal, it's 9.2 years
Yeah.
old. Because
So-
it's just the episode number divided by 52.
Yep. And
Yeah.
I'm really good at keeping track, because, like, when it was the 9-year anniversary, just did a normal show. Didn't realize it was the 9-year anniversary. I just got this, you know.
Well, you know what? It's fine.
We're gonna have to do
Just,
something big for the 10-year one. 10 is gonna be episode 520 though, so that's gonna be easy, right?
Yep.
Is that what that? Yeah. I'll have to hold him to it. Chance said he would do a 12-hour podcast with me, but I'm hoping that that
That sounds like a really long
idea
podcast.
just kind of gets forgotten about, because I don't think I want to do a 12-hour podcast.
That sounds like a lot. That
Yeah.
sounds like too much time.
I don't know
What are
how
you
I
gonna
would talk
talk
for
about
12
anymore?
hours. I don't know.
Unless you started researching topics
now. Like,
now. Yeah, now. If you start researching
Yeah.
topics now and you have, like, scripted topics to talk about within a
If
duration
I
of
was
time,
to actually do it,
if you were to...
if I was to actually do like that long of a podcast, I would we would have to do like a rotating door of guests or something.
Yeah. I don't think
Where-
there's somebody who would stay on the equal amount of time.
Chance said he would, and I'll hold it to him. If
Chance
we
was-
do it, Chance said I'll stay on the entire 12 hours, and I'm like, he fucking said it.
I feel like you would want to start earlier then, and not at.
We
normal
wouldn't start at
podcast
7 p.m. because I don't want to end at 7 a.m.
time.
It would start at like
Start
12
at
p.m.
7.
or something, so I could end it and go to bed at midnight. Or
Yeah.
like
I would
3
say start
p.m.
like
or
earlier
something.
in the day.
Yeah, start at 9 a.m. Let's end at 7. Start at 7 8. No.
Yeah. If you start at like, I don't know, 10, then you can end at 10.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. I don't know. That's a long ways away, and I'll forget
But you
about
would
it
have to
until
have
we're
lunch
like
with
really
podcasts.
close. I would have to eat lunch and dinner on the podcast probably.
Yeah, you would have 2 meals with podcasts.
Yeah. I've eaten meals on the podcast before. Not 2.
Meal date with podcasts.
Yeah, come on, hang out. Go on a date. In our favorite rocket shape. Flying through the sky. There's a 12-hour fucking podcast. That is, like, that stresses me out thinking about it now, so I'm gonna stop doing that.
But if that was a serious consideration, you would have to actually prep for it. Given that you would need topics to talk about in a rotation.
Yeah.
I feel like my voice got worse because I keep talking.
A horse.
The horse.
A horse. A horse, but of
Oh.
course.
But of course.
I'm scrolling through really old videos on my YouTube channel now, and this is very weird.
Memory lane.
Yeah.
Okay, Tony, it's time for you to unbanana.
Okay. I was slouching.
And have another sip.
Oh, thank you. I remember I scrolled to the part of the my YouTube history where I never finished a series. Smile.
Smile. It's like those book series that never finished publishing.
Yep.
Oh, I love Reese. It's so cute.
You love what?
The tweet you sent me.
Oh, yes. Kitty Raikou.
Yes.
Kitty Raikou's the best.
Mm-hmm.
Kitty Raikou's number 1.
Uratama.
It is crazy to look back. I saw something I'm not going to comment on, but oh, but yeah, what a time. Whose picture is that? Oh, that makes sense. I don't know how toxic that would be to say. But fuck that guy.
I have no idea what you're looking at, so I don't know. You can say it. I don't
Nathan
know.
might have like a vague idea of who I'm talking about. But maybe not even.
I've set him back. I forgot I muted not only myself on here, but I also muted my microphone. I've been here for a bit. I was saying,
Oh.
I know who it is.
Oh,
Jokingly, I don't.
yeah. Okay,
Hi.
cool.
You guys didn't
Um,
respond to me, and I didn't know why.
It's because you're
Sorry.
muted. Sweet baby. Were you here for when we watched the video?
No.
Okay. Okay.
I've only been here for a few, like, a
Okay.
minute and a half or two.
Okay. So
Good.
not like. Okay. We
Yeah, I
watched a
didn't hear
video
anything
from
you
like.
guys say that said about it.
We watched a video from like 8 years ago.
Oh, wow.
It was weird. Tony sounds very different.
Yep.
Yeah, I got here when Snow was talking about her voice sounding weird from talking too much.
Yeah, because I've been coughing a lot.
Oh.
If you want to hear what I sound like over a headset mic 8 years ago, there's a video in the TeamSpeak.
Okie doke. I'll take a look at it later.
You don't have to.
Okay.
Interesting video.
Unnecessary, really.
Yeah, very unnecessary, but you just, yeah.
If you truly wanted to, it exists.
It exists, but I'm not going to make you do that, you know.
I think Tony even suggests you don't. Honestly, I'm pretty sure if you told me that wasn't you, I wouldn't have doubted you.
Yeah. You should do some more modern cartoons of your podcast. You see, I'm not the one that drew that.
Yeah, talk to the drawers.
Yeah, I'm not what we
The
call
drawers.
the drawers. I'm not what we call talented, so
The
I
Drawers Guild.
Yeah.
I can't really do the thing.
I mean, how do you, is it? It's not spelled the same, surely, right? Drawer.
Drawers.
Oh, it is.
You
They
talking
are.
about the drawers?
They're spelled the same.
You know, the ones that do that thing?
Normally, they're not called drawers, though. They're called artists.
Yeah.
The drawers.
I was trying to figure out why this wasn't working, and I spelled drawer/drawer DWA.
Oh.
And I was like, this is so weird. Like, I'm not. I kept seeing like how it's actually spelled and like the I'm like, that's really weird because that's not what I put. It kind of hit me. It was wrong.
Then it hit you.
Hmm. But admitting I was wrong makes me right.
Oh, that's adorable.
My mother drives me crazy, I swear to God.
Oh. That's cool, I think.
That's crazy because she drives me to school.
Oh.
Same. Wait. I've never seen you in the car. Where,
Oh, I go to a different school.
you go? Oh, okay. That's picks us up each individually.
Yeah.
You know, it is weird looking back at old videos and stuff. It really is. I'm watching like old CSGO clips right now in preparation for,
You sure that's a good idea?
Yeah, I'm getting ready for CS2, man. I remember when I played Doki Doki Literature Club for the first time. I never finished that series on YouTube. I finished playing the game, but not on YouTube. Oh, my Draft League videos. Forgot about those. I love my Draft League videos.
Is Leon currently? Yes, yes.
What'd I do?
What?
What do you say?
I was like, is Leon live? He is.
Leon. Leon.
Yes.
Leon.
Doo-doo.
Leon. Leon.
I'll be right back.
I'll miss you. I'm
Take
sorry
your
for
time.
saying Leon that
Have
much.
Remember anything?
Yeah, it's same. Remembering isn't really that easy, you know?
I'm trying to remember if somebody said they were doing something today and they would be busy. Like at
I
some
wonder who
point in
you
time.
could be referring to. Ha
Yeah, I can't remember because it's not in our text.
ha.
I'm sorry to hear that, CK.
I think Doki Doki Literature was the most emotional I've got on game. On stream, sorry. That game was more triggering than I expected, and I played the entire thing in an hour. Yeah, I also had no... I was playing it when I didn't know... that it was that type of game. I had inklings that, like, I'm like, alright, something's not normal about this, because everyone's like, play it, and no one would... This many people would not be playing this game if it was just a normal game. No, this many people are not recommending a cute game. But, you know. If you don't know, me neither, I'm
don't
sorry.
And now you know.
But CK, I feel you. I feel you, friendo. When I played it though, it was... You know what? I did replay it on stream, I think, for Halloween. Not this year, the year before. Oh, no, not last year. The year before that.
2021?
Yes.
There you go.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
I've known you guys for almost a year.
Let's go!
Maybe.
Well, specifically Prez, Tony, and Silva.
Why not me?
Well, I didn't meet you till later on, that's why.
Why not?
I don't know, because I didn't see you in stream.
Well, I wasn't there.
Oh, that'll do it.
Only reason I know how to mark how long I've known him is because I've known him as long as I've followed Prez.
True. Because you followed when we were playing Amori, right?
Yep.
Yep. That'll do it.
Basil in the bathroom and Mari in the mirror.
Mm-hmm. What a game. Monster! Hi, Monster. CK said, so I knew that it was starting to say Sim and someone committed Sudoku, but I wasn't expecting to be so realistic with this depression. Like, I was playing Go and I have literally, had this exact conversation with people in real life who thankfully are still here, but even so, it's very spot on. Yeah, no, so, like, they did a really good job portraying it. Hopefully, in, like, the future, things like that, like, would come with more of a warning. And maybe it did. Maybe I was just stupid and didn't pay attention to any of the warnings, though. Which is completely
pretty sure they do
possible.
get warnings.
Yeah, it probably did.
Because, they're normally in the title screen, though, and most people don't read the wall of text. that lists the trigger warnings, which are very important for specifically horror games, psychological horror, or visual novels. So yes,
Yes.
yeah, those kinds of games, anything with the horror tag mainly, will typically have triggers on them. For horror, one of the most common is gore. Sometimes there's flash warnings. Um,
You may have
yeah,
noticed, but I've gotten back into Valorant. Let's go, monster. I think. Are you happy to be playing Valorant?
yeah. Most don't feel bad, CK. A lot of people disregard trigger warnings. They don't take much caution, and they'll dive straight into the bad parts. So honestly, if you didn't have somebody to warn you thoroughly beforehand, um, you're not gonna you're not gonna think about it much. I only know the the vague outline of what Doki Doki Literature Club is like because I've seen a couple videos about it.
And monster, are you happy to be playing Valorant, or were you tricked into it? Monster said yes, and I'm actually trying comp, but due to my previous comp rankings where I didn't really attempt and don't care, I got played silver too. Yeah, very fair.
You're just in time for Valorant 2.
Valorant 2, yep. It's happening. But today got gold 3, let's go. Congratulations. Proud of you. Bro, proud of you. Yep, sorry. Yeah, CK, that game was, it was rough. It was rough. CK said our daylight savings just happened and went from, so like 12:59 a.m. to 2 a.m. So we're back to normal time difference, not that magical time when we were an hour closer to each other. Those fuckers. How could they? Absolutely borked. Taken away our closer time zones.
Need them to get rid of time change.
+1. I saw your almost diamond Uno. Oh, for Val? Yeah. I had last act I peaked diamond 3 but ended diamond 2. This time around I've had really rough games. On stream, like 2 Valorant streams ago, I was so crazily deep in my head. Like, I hadn't been that deep in my head in a video game since, like, Counter-Strike. When, like, I was on a team and struggling. And I didn't... That took me a lot of, like... It's still taking me time to get over. It's hard when you get that deep. It's hard to explain for anyone who like hasn't done such a thing, but like it's like I don't know, like you're just so deep in your own brain that like all you can think about, the only thing you can think about is playing bad and like trying to play better. But like you're not trying to play better, you're just so stuck on being not good at that moment. Yeah.
Sounds a
It's
lot
bad.
like what Spicy said does.
Yeah, it's a form of it. Definitely a
'Cause
form of
honestly,
Spicy said.
like I don't play competitive games in that sense. Um, the only thing I do that's the closest thing to competitive is playing Mario Kart for me because I don't like doing fighting games or shooting games where it's competitive because I get angry. Uh, yeah, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
uh I
CK's
understand
right.
what that feeling is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is something that is self-fulfilling. It's what's it called? What's the word?
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Um,
Um,
there's a term for this that I can't remember
Like
right
a
now.
feedback loop.
Well, it's so
it
that
definitely
would
is
be
a
a
feedback
positive.
loop.
That would be
A
like in
negative
terms
feedback
of
loop.
feedback loops, positive, positive feedback loop.
I don't understand.
Counterintuitive. Negative would be it stops at some point.
Okay.
So positive, as in, is it keeps going.
I don't think that's entirely.
From what I remember, that's what it's like.
That's not right.
But I'm trying to
Because
think of the other
positive
word.
and negative are not referring to like the type
The
of
thoughts.
feedback. It's just like the
Giving and
continuation
taking
of the
usually.
feedback.
Uh, I can't remember the word anymore. It's been too long since I've done science things.
Words are hard, so I don't blame you.
Yeah, because I would be able to tell you if I was still studying biology and chemistry, but I stopped, so I'm not in biological sciences anymore.
Mm-mm-mm. But Monster about Valorant said, yeah, games are still. I try to fail majority of times, and I'll have insta-lock bottom fragging duelists. Yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah. And then sometimes we get to be the insta-locking bottom fragging duelists. Snow is really clever, though. Her study is crazy. Yes, Snow's brain is,
No,
and her willingness to learn is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
no,
Yeah.
no. I love learning because it's very interesting. I have a different perspective. Um, most people I know hate going to school. I love it.
I liked it.
I really liked going to school. I liked learning. If I could have learned for the rest of my life, I would have. But that just wasn't feasible because you have to work.
Yeah. I mean, so in a way, you're always learning.
It's not the type of learning I'm talking about, though.
Yeah, but it's not like the best kind of learning. It's life is bullshit and the world is crap.
Hmm.
I don't want to. I like learning, but I don't like necessarily learning in the school structure.
I really
Um,
liked learning school structure.
I like having structure, but I don't like being graded on how well I absorb the knowledge because different subjects, different absorption rate. English for me takes longer.
Well, I really
Because
liked
I don't.
college.
I don't like English, and I didn't like when I took English level, college
Aw.
level English classes.
Aw.
I really enjoyed college because you could sort of choose and pick what you wanted to learn.
Yeah.
And with that freedom, I would love to learn forever.
Mm-hmm.
I now just watch one too many science videos on YouTube, and that's what I listen to all the time.
CK said, I really hated school. It was shitty, but what I have discovered as an adult is that I really like to learn by people talking to me about what they are passionate about. Even if it's something I know nothing about, it is something people are generally invested in. I love to hear about it. It is actually one of the coolest things ever. Just learning and hearing people talk about what they're passionate about. Honestly, probably like my favorite thing. As well, CK, so
Now,
I
I
feel
think
you.
that's also another tangent of like why learning at a school is kind of iffy, because sometimes the teacher doesn't want to teach that subject, or
But that's
they're
again
not
why I liked
passionate about it.
college, aka university, because
Yeah,
by that point, that professor, like, that's their thing, you know? Like, for the most part, is
I know
especially when you're in
professors who hate their
specialized
job.
classes. Yeah, but like they still are a lot of times passionate about the field, even if they
I
don't
hope so.
like. At least, I guess this is just the professors I had are passionate about their field, even if they're not passionate about teaching.
Yeah, I am. I'm glad for some of the professors I've had because they're really passionate about both the what they teach and helping the students understand and learn and have a better understanding than like what your basic knowledge would be. For
Mm.
me, it's interesting because I like when people are passionate because I get to hear their rambles and nuances that a standard teacher or professor that isn't as passionate would do.
CK said, "Do you want to know some weird animal facts?"
Yes.
Yeah. Hit us with your best shot. Because I would like to hear it. Hit us with your best shot. And don't hit me with your best shot because that involves things being thrown at me.
Hit me with your best shot. Ow!
Ow! Hit me. Oh, that hurt.
Metaphorically.
Ow! Why did I say anything? I shouldn't have said
Coming right up.
anything.
Who's doing things?
Oh. Still through Tony. So octopi only have 7 tentacles, not 8. They're either Sir Willy or for a female of Faux Willy. Interesting.
I do not remember having Rabot draw the inspirational quote. Oh, I'm so tired.
We should have a nap podcast where we all just take a nap together.
You need to take a nap. A long 8-hour nap.
Who does?
Reese. Probably all of us.
Yeah.
You as
Reese
as like
exclusively. I never need sleep.
All of us probably do.
I can
That's all.
operate with not sleeping again ever.
True.
Tony, no.
I'm so tired.
Tony needs a nap.
I have been delusionally speaking probably this entire time.
How much do you remember?
The last topic I remember was probably when we watched the YouTube video. What else did we do? We did something probably. Each octopus can tell gender within an hour of linking together for sexy time. If they are the same gender, they will disconnect. However, I forgot which zoo. One America was reported that incident, 2 males just being joined. Oh, look at them! Good for them.
they're very intelligent. If you give them
Yeah.
a jar, they will attack the jar to get what's
can-
inside.
Yeah, you say they're really smart, but sounds like it takes them an entire hour. Find out
that
if
well, so they're intelligent in other ways, right?
yeah. Uh-huh. Sure. They're just
If
pretending
you
to be
leave them
smart.
if you leave them to get bored, they will break out of any enclosure.
Right. They're just pretending to be smart.
So are humans. Humans are also pretending to be smart.
No, I am smart.
I don't know.
Dunning-Kruger.
I'm not sure what you said, but yes.
Neither am I, but I'll agree with it.
What did you say, Nathan?
I said Dunning-Kruger.
What is that?
I am referring to the Dunning-Kruger effect. You are free
Please
to
elaborate.
Google this.
I'm not gonna ask you or look it up. I'm gonna ask Rabot if I can remember how to say draw.
Snow didn't know it, so done in crew. Oh wow, it's a thing.
That's good enough. Whatever.
Oh.
I don't think I spelled it right. It must have been it.
What?
So
Can't you
the
imagine that it's not its body with arms? That's like its neck, like an
So-
alpaca, with the really thick necks.
now
but,
know
like,
what
it
the
also has
Dunning-Kruger
arms.
effect is.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you're saying
I mean, like, I actually Googled it, but yes.
so you're saying a kangaroo abortion is more difficult. Just curious. Also, why are all these facts, you know,
I don't know what you're talking about exactly.
typically people don't try to abort kangaroos.
I don't,
What do you mean typically?
Reese, I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm reading chat.
In
I'm reading
chat.
what CK is talking about.
Oh, wait.
Kangaroo-
Did
yeah,
CK say something about kangaroos? How did I miss this?
I don't know.
Oh, kangaroos have 2 rooms, so they don't have a backup penis
So-
in case of miscarriage, which is really cool. But interestingly, they have 3, not 2. The third one, nothing attached is there, technically, but people don't try.
So I can tell you why there's 3.
Okay.
It's
Why?
natural
Why
selection.
can you tell us why there's 3?
Yeah,
Natural
but
selection. That's why.
But, like-
just like how ducks have the corkscrew insides and outsides.
so you're saying I'm not gonna ask those questions.
So it's for echidnas only.
And the
But
reason
I don't
for
think
the
a duck's
two
an
wombs-
echidna.
No, I was talking about the kangaroo one.
Oh.
And the 2 wombs thing is because do you know the size that a baby kangaroo is born as? It's
Yeah, baby
Yeah,
kangaroo
roughly the size
size,
of a
of course.
bean.
Smile.
Yeah,
it's
but
roughly the size of a bean.
that's
That's-
huge.
Wait, a bean?
A small
Like
bean.
that art, the like metal, like so big.
Not a beam. A beam.
No, the bean. I don't remember, like Chicago or something. I don't know. It's this giant, like
No. Oh, you're talking about that thing.
I'm talking about that thing.
All right, I have no idea what
I
you're
know
talking
what you-
about. At the very
I know what
least.
you're talking about.
About the bean. It's like a
no,
me-
but,
like
like-
metal bean.
Okay, so Tony, there's sculptures
I'll send it to you, Tony.
Thank
That's like
you.
the shape of a bean, but it's huge. It's ginormous.
It's in Chicago. I was right.
And
Look at
the
you.
creator of said sculpture hates that it's called like that people call it the bean.
Is
or
that
a
not what
bean-
it's
Or
called?
bean. It's not. That's not what it's called. But the person who made it absolutely hates it, so people keep calling it that.
Oh, it's called Cloudgate?
Yeah. People just hate him because
That's definitely called the bean.
If not bean, then why bean shaped?
Yeah, right?
True.
the reason people call it that is because I think that's the artist that bought the rights for what color was it? It's either the Blackest Black, the first version of the Blackest Black, or the pink, the most vibrant pink ever. One of those two. He bought the rights for it, so nobody else could use it. And
Really
people
shouldn't be able to do that.
people. You think so? People do have rights over colors.
No, I'm saying you shouldn't.
You shouldn't, but you can.
Right.
It's stupid.
Yeah, it's like people typically don't abort kangaroos, but you can.
I mean, there are probably reasons. Probably not good reasons, but reasons.
Abort a kangaroo? I mean, if the mother's going to die, maybe. I don't know how you determine that, but
But via health, screening.
yeah, but like I don't
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because seahorses will abort if they feel there's something off in their environment. They'll
They
just
need the-
spontaneously have miscarriages.
They need the nourishment for themselves. If they're, I mean, my guess. Anyway, yeah, no, it's definitely called the bean. I sent. Oh yeah, you already saw it, Tony.
Yeah. It's called the bean. Look at it.
Mhm.
It's a bean.
Yeah. Anyway, that's how big baby kangaroos are when they're born.
Man, that was a weird tangent.
Water.
Water. I haven't had water today. Yeah, I have. I'm lying.
Lord, you
I
lied to
have a
me.
bottle of water.
Did you know that
You say
lying?
you ate half a bottle of water?
I had half a bottle of
Okay,
water.
I just sorry.
ate half a bottle of water?
I heard 8, and I'm like, that doesn't sound right.
She said 9. Means no in German.
Not yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you ever feel like you've hit a point where nothing in the English language makes sense anymore?
Yes.
I mean, that
all
was
the time.
German, but
Yeah, you're not wrong. But
so 9
that's a good number.
is a good number.
You're a good
But
number.
I was saying no.
I know.
It's a different no.
Would you like the emotes, Tony?
Would you like? Yeah, yeah. Would. Would you? Could
Yeah.
you?
Would you like the emotes to do the thing?
You know how cats always land on their feet? It's because they have an internal system that makes them spin, so their feet hit the floor first. Because of their natural shock absorbers, they can fall from great heights and survive. So instantly, if you sharply an average building size, if you held a cat upside down and dropped it from 13th story, it would be okay, because that's the time it takes for it to spin and land on its feet. But like, would it break its little ankles though?
No, but you can
No.
you can drop a cat upside down like that from like 5 feet, and it'll land on its feet.
What
What's
it
the
is,
minimum
it's got an
height you
internal-
can
It's more than 1 foot. I know that.
Like where?
Because there's at 1 foot, there's not enough. Their feet.
It depends
will-
on the size of the cat.
Yeah, but like 1 foot, right?
All
Like,
right.
that,
So
I feel like
Momo and
that's-
Peachy.
They can't turn around because their feet will get caught on the ground.
For Momo and
I think it
Peachy,
takes,
what
like, a
are
foot
their
and a half.
like fall flip size? Like what? How much do they need?
Peachy, I think Peachy would need a minimum of 2 feet.
Peachy's tiny, right?
Peachy is very small. She's a baby. She's not actually a baby, but she's very
She's just
small
little.
compared to Momo. Yeah. Momo is larger by a significant amount. I'd say she'd need like maybe a foot more or a double
Okay.
because she needs more time and she also takes longer. Momo is not graceful in the slightest. I mean, neither is Peachy,
if
though.
you no, it. I promise you, they will they will survive.
I mean, okay, so there's 2 things that keep them from dying. One is their size.
And the second is that people don't drop them out of windows.
Yeah.
Well, CK's not in that business. You've got to keep in mind.
So the 2 things that keep them alive is their size and the internal thing. What's it called?
The internal spinners.
Equilibrium.
Where they are constantly
Sure.
spinning and they have to stop themselves from spinning.
It's
They're-
Fun fact: the
Same.
Earth isn't rotating; it's the cats.
Yeah, it's
Oh my
It's the
god,
cats moving
cats!
here.
Cats are just Beyblades.
Yeah.
True.
Do you ever just
But it's the
pick
same
up your
function
cat
that you
and yell,
use to
let
keep
him rip,
upright.
and then let them flip around?
Oh yeah, I toss my cats all the time.
I spin mine on the floor. Momo will lay down like on her back and look up at you, and sometimes I just bend down and I just start spinning her.
Just- you spin me right round, baby. Just the cat going.
She does scream at me sometimes because she doesn't want me to do it. She wants me to pet her, or
Please
pull
pet
me and
me,
she can bite my
human.
hand. She does it
Pet
whenever
her
I get
or, like-
home and I'm trying to take off my shoes.
At least not spin her.
Oh, goodness. CK said, Tony, can I just say, in case I haven't told you, you have generally the most affectionate laugh when you get into your proper giggle. It always makes me chuckle. Aw, I'm glad. I'm glad my giggle can make you chuckle.
Tony has a great laugh.
If I could start a
Yeah.
string of laughs, that's all I could ever ask for.
But when they say it's cats, they mean like the movie. I don't know what that means.
Well, so cats to make the world spin, right?
What's jellicle?
It's the thing that cats have in that movie.
What movie?
The bad one.
Cats?
Oh,
It's just called Cats, yeah.
I've heard about it.
Saying it happened
Pickles.
right before the pandemic.
Pickles?
Pickles? Pickle?
Pickle?
Yes or no?
Pickles? I'm confused what are we talking about pickles for?
Pickles.
Pickles?
I asked you earlier if you wanted the emote to do the thing.
I didn't hear it at all.
That's because we were distracted with the cats and throwing
Yeah, I
them
was
out the
picturing
window.
cats.
Yeah,
I was
busy
picturing the
trying.
cats being thrown out windows. And like it's just a bunch of people in like lab coats and they're like taking notes, looking out the window. That cat
They mark it
did
down.
land on its
Another one
feet.
landed.
Yeah. And then it landed. Good to know.
Not a fan of that word. Jellicle.
Landed? Oh. To say what? What would you prefer? Crash before the word? I don't know why, but you know.
I don't know.
I don't know. A hyuk? It's a word, they say. If I've not seen the film or musical, but they refer to themselves as jellicle cats. I don't know if that's a real word outside of that movie
I hope
play.
not.
Does it upset
We
you?
can look that up real quick.
Remember Cope that used to be tossed out a window?
What if it was a cat? And
Then they'll land on
It's-
their feet.
but if it's only the first floor.
They will land on their feet.
Okay.
The first floor is high enough, I promise. Don't test it, but it is. You can, like, Google. Preferably.
Yeah, that word doesn't exist outside of the movie.
I'm fine with that.
I could have told you that. I wouldn't have known for
I
sure,
just-
but I could have, I could have said it.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that it didn't exist literally anywhere. The first thing that it shows up whenever you Google it is a Facebook page for me.
It's not a real word, it's nonsense. I'm nonsense.
Not on Facebook.
Knew it. I should have known that you were Facebook.
Why didn't you know this, Tony?
Why didn't I?
Yeah. Why didn't you?
You know, it really has to do with the War of 1812.
That's awesome. Tony, have you heard of the reacts?
What?
You know how you can react in
To
people's-
things?
Yeah, in like
In
people's
general?
streams.
Oh,
There's a little
No.
button
Yeah.
right next to the heart. That's just react.
You do it every 5 minutes.
You can do it every 5 minutes.
I've never
I
heard of
don't-
this before.
I don't know when it showed up, but it showed up at some point. You can only do it on desktop.
It's been like a month or two.
No, it's been longer than that.
What does it do?
It just so if you look at your stream,
What does it do? Good question.
your stream, whatchamacallit, stream summary.
Go to career dashboard. You can go to analytics, stream summary, right?
If you go there and somebody's reacted at some point in time during any of your streams, it will show up, and it marks down where they did it. It's
It's not helpful.
not helpful at all.
I don't think it tells you. I don't think it like shows you a clip of what was happening at that time.
No, it
It's-
just tells
It's
you. I think the time.
just at like 1 hour and 13 minutes, someone reacted with "Oh no."
Most people don't use it.
Yeah, just in case you wanted to have more feedback.
Thank you. I apparently have had 3 total reactions.
Yeah, they might have all been me. I don't know.
Yeah.
2 of them were.
One might have been me.
Yeah, the last 2. I've been doing it for the past maybe 10 minutes now.
But you could use it to timestamp things, so you could go back and make clips
Well,
later.
that's assuming
true.
no one else uses it.
Yeah.
That's assuming that you remember to go back and look into your analytics.
Yeah, there's actually a thing that you can like.
You can also just use marker,
Yeah, you
which
can
you
actually.
can set up as a command, or you could set up a clip command and it'll automatically clip the last 30 seconds. I prefer using markers because you can also write down what exactly it was.
I also.
The only
use
thing
Mark.
is,
Yeah, I like Mark.
you have to have editor.
You know what else you need?
What?
Love.
Did you react to your channel with love?
No. That would be really funny, though. I don't like the auto clip things because what
Well,
if I want
see,
a shorter,
so,
longer clip than 30 seconds? Because you
if
do
you-
backflips.
If you go back and like click on a clip from my recent stream, you can go back to the original VOD I think it pulls you to that spot. And you can clip then. That's also why marker would exist, so you can go back into the VOD yourself, for the video editor, or not a video editor, but video producer, and clip it yourself, or just go back and watch your VOD.
Ice reacted with love. Thank you, CK.
Yes.
Yes. I think we're probably going to begin to wrap up. So, Snow, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for popping on tonight. I appreciate you. I love you all. And we will catch you guys next week. We're going to stop the recording now. There's Pickle Weasel and Wickle Peasel in chat. Bye!
Bye-bye.
Bye.